Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the link in the corner as usual. Right, what we are doing today, we are at our Wolvey job, and me and Jack are doing all the first fix here, electrics. I've done most of putting all the cables in place upstairs, and now we're running around doing the downstairs. But we've also got Stevie, wherever he's hiding now. He's hiding. So Stevie's going to be getting on with some stud work, which he's actually recording himself, doing his own little video on there. So it was quite interesting how we're all going to work together. Also with that is that Steve reckons I've taken over all downstairs. Don't know what he's on about. I think we've not spread ourselves that thick really. I think we're all good. So I think, look, he's got timber here, everything in my way already. Not even working there, but what's it matter? So that'll do. We'll get stuck in, and I shall catch you in a little bit. Right, so what Jack's doing now, he's getting all the downlights in place, because I'm trying to get Jack to do as much of the work as possible so I can sit on my arse and do nothing. That's basically the gist of it. So hurry up, Jack, stop messing about. So what Jack's going to do, because there is a wall going up basically where that timber is that's going to follow on, although it's been changed to 3x2 I think now. I say these bloody chippies messing about. Look at him messing it. Look at him down there in his natural environment, living the dream. So Jack's going to be getting on with these now. I'm waiting for another drum runner to come in, because it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse at the minute doing it like this. So we're going to get set up, get some of these in. So Jack's got all these downlights in. I've already gone through and marked the other rooms. Let's go and show you. Get out of it. So what we've got in this room is, so how I've normally do it is put a chalk mark up, so then Jack knows that all the downlights cables have got to go to those points, and then they'll be tucked up there, ready to go. So what I'll do is, I think I'll set you up on time lapse while Jack's getting on with those bits. Like I say, I'm going to find somewhere to go and have a little kip while Jack's getting on with the real work. Yeah, you love it, don't you, Jack? Love it. The old ginger warriors living the dream. So, all right, catch you in a bit. Right, so what we're going to do now is we've tried to figure out what's the best way of doing the lighting and stuff in this room. So we've got a mixture between down lights and centre lights. Now, we've decided that we're going to switch them all from that point over there. So because we've got the vaulted ceiling, that's going to have downlights in it, and then there's this centre one here. What I thought I'd just show you is how we'll go about running that actually in real time. This is just trying something a bit different, I suppose. So what we've done, we've set up the drum over here, which is that one there. So that's run up and through, and my way through is actually through that wall over there. And then essentially it's got to come through all this lot, down this way, and then obviously clipped to the wall. So I thought we'll just actually show you how we've gone about it. So as you can see, I've just chucked that through there now, and I'm going to try and set you up so you can actually see what's going on. So bear with. So like I said, I've got to this point here now. So what we're going to do is put all the cable in, so it's all loose. So we've got a bit of a loop down that bit, and then we've already pre-drilled all our holes ready to go. So we'll feed them all through. Now it's very important not to be pulling these cables really quickly, because what will happen is at the bottom of the cables, where like a tight spot, should I say, it'll actually end up burning them. So where quite a few of them come through that noggin there, if I was just to rip that really quickly, what will happen is you'll end up scoring the cables that you've already put in, and obviously you don't want that, because that's not going to do you any favours whatsoever. So with experience, you kind of get used to what you can do and what you can't do. So I'll run that through. So I've already marked these where they're going, and then what I'll do is I'll staple backwards then, unless Jack, the Ginger Warrior's coming in to steal the stapler. So here's my centre light. I'm sorry if the sound goes a bit mental while that's being pinned. So that's those ones, and then basically you're just dressing it in really. So you're taking all the rest of the slack out, and then you can just dress these cables back, and then just continue that all the way through. Now, if you've got masses and masses of cables that are all running through, what I would suggest is that you staple them up. Let me grab that now. So what I would suggest is that if you, like I say, if you pulled that really quick there, you'll burn all those. But yes, what I would suggest is if you zip tie them then together. Now, yes, you can argue, is it supported along its length? Yes, it is, and also you've got to bear in mind that the plasterboard's going up onto the ceiling, which is then going to be skimmed, so then that will give you, as I believe, at least half an hour's burn time, or fire properties, or whatever you want to call it. So that's basically what we do on there. Like say, occasionally where you've got, because like I say, it's not like it's just going to be left like that, just flapping in the wind. It's not like that at all. So you might put a zip tie on here, for argument's sake, and then you might get a staple in up here, but ultimately it is supported. It's just not going to be like every one like this, because ultimately you run out of room to put it all in, and you don't want your cables any lower than that. I mean, that's about as low as you want to go, because if you're drilling up with the plasterboard, you miss it, your screw could potentially go up to there. If it catches one of them cables, you've got to redo it, haven't you? So bit of a tip there for you. So let's go and find out what the Ginger Warrior's up to. What are you up to, Jack?
Well, I thought I had enough cable over there, and I'm going to have to
okay.
More cable through, and I'm running the downlights in through there on that roof. I'm going to have to oscillate through the wood to run the cable across the joinery there.
Yeah, because it's basically, that is quite a long run, because basically the switch, sorry Steve, So the switch actually for this, because this is the kitchen, comes all the way from there. So like Jack, because they've got the steels, he's coming up through here, through these joists, and then so these pipes are all coming out because this is having a new heating system in here. So it comes up through there, I will do, and then it's going to go up, and it's going to be, that joist there is going to be notched up the top, and then it's going to be clipped along. So there's a downlight there, one in the centre and one down the far end, and then we'll probably run that in two ways, so you could turn it on from there and by the back door, because that generally is where they're going to be coming in when they've brought the dog in from a walk. So yeah, so what I'll do, we'll crack on for a little bit, let Steve carry on with his wonderful carpentry skills, and we'll catch up with you on the other side of it. Right, so we're coming towards the end of the day, so we've actually smashed on quite a lot, to be fair, today. So Stevie's got his lovely wall up, look, he's done a good job, video on that as well. So what we've done, we've pretty much got all of the lighting cables in place. We've got to go around and tidy things up, you know, clipping up and all the rest of it. We've got our smoke alarms and heat sensors cables in place as well. Jack's just started getting some of the back boxes on for the utility room and downstairs toilet, which is actually going to be that one further down there. But we've got 2 extractors going in because both of these rooms are asking for mechanical extraction, so we've got to do that as well. So that's why Jack's getting on with getting those back boxes on. We've got 2-way lighting gone in. We have got more to do on the lighting side, don't get me wrong, but we're pretty much there. It's just things like outside lights now. We're just got to go through with the client exactly where they want them. But yeah, so then the kitchen plan, we'll go through that with you tomorrow because I've just had that sent through because it was amended slightly. So we'll go through that tomorrow and we'll show you how we go about going on with the first fix for that lot. But yeah, so pretty much there. So the old Ginger Warrior's been living the dream today, ain't you, mate? Yes. He's done a good job, to be fair. I mean, mediocre for a Ginge, you know, what can you do? So we've got these Veluxes to sort out as well, because like on the ones upstairs, in fact, I'm going to show you how I sorted those out, because they send you with a plug and they're a bit mental. So up here is a bit of a mess at the minute, but you know, such is life. So what we've done up here, if you can see that properly, so we've had to Wago them up both sides because they come with a plug top. Now, there's no way on earth I'm going to be having those on a plug top that's going to be on show. So what I've done, I've extended those and then I've brought them through, because into this section here is going to be a wardrobe and my supplies from, so you've got Velux left and Velux right on here. And there's going to be 2 isolators that you can turn them off if there's ever an issue or maintenance or whatever. The other thing that I've done, and I thought this is probably going to be the best bet, is if you notice up there, I've got a downlight in this bay and there's a downlight in that bay. So the reason why I've put those, they're maintenance free, so there's no reason for them ever to have a problem, but just in case there is, I mean, let's face it, it may not be me coming back. You know, they might sell the property, might be somebody else. If they pull that downlight down, then that will basically, they should pretty much be able to see where it is at least. If they may not be able to get hold of it, but they'll know it's there. I'll label it up onto these bits where that is, and just say the joint is near the downlights, just to help the next guy out. But you know, don't have to do that. But yeah, just thought I'd wanted to show you that. So yeah, that's it for us for today. Thank you very much for watching and hope you've subscribed. Like I say, links in the corner. Turn your notifications on and I shall catch you tomorrow. Cheers for watching, guys.